Hello again, YouTubers. Welcome back to the PC Lover 81 channel. Back is the Emachines tower that we talked about in a prior video. I know I had put a post on the YouTube channel that I was going to scrap this, but for right now, we're going to use this tower because it houses a nice ATX board, and it won't hold a full ATX board, full-size ATX board. The micro ATX boards fit in there pretty well. So a while back, I guess probably about a year or so ago, I had that Intel Core 2 Duo system. It was a custom build system on a Gigabyte board. Well, that board is still around. I still have it. I still have some memory. And I thought I would turn this system into a nice little music system, if you will. Just a dedicated use system, strictly for music, nothing powerful. It's going to have a basic, simple video card in it. And I got it most of the way together. And in fact, the solid state drive I took out of the Dell Dimension E521 before I retired that. And we're going to use that here after I get this thing all set up and see if it'll even post. I have a chip upgrade for this. It's a Core 2 Duo E8500. Got it for 13 bucks on eBay, so we're going to give it a try and see what happens. And if it all works, we'll take them AMD stickers off of this since it'll be an Intel system. I was going to have a Haswell build for you guys, a Socket 1150 platform. I was going to do that last week while I was on vacation. However, as luck would have it, I got two bad motherboards, and that just went from bad to worse. I tried everything possible, and they just would not work. So I sent everything back for a refund, and we'll work with that platform when it's more stable and the stuff works better. I went with the first board was actually an Asus branded board. Garbage right out of the box. The second one was actually an ASRock board. And when I think of the money I spent to have those items shipped overnight to my house, and just the disappointment in the fact that they didn't work. So sorry guys, I know those of you that like Intel, but the builds are going to be AMD around here. I like the pins on the chip. Sorry those of you that like the pins on the motherboard, but I like them on the chip. I've had a couple of AMD builds where, obviously they were, the chip was a used chip that I bought online, and got it here. I had to bend a pin or two back straight, with my little eyeglass screwdriver. And, the chip worked fine. System's booted up fine. Never had a problem. This is one case where I think AMD wins. I like their platforms, and I'm going to stick with them for, until Intel decides to start doing their chips that way. But anyhow, before I ramble on for the rest of the day, we're going to go ahead and put the chip in this system and see if it'll post, and that's where we'll come back with the video. Okay guys, looks like we're ready to set up Windows 7 back on it now. Tried to fire it up with the copy of Windows that was on that solid state drive from the Dell Dimension E521, but of course that wasn't going to work. And sometimes I like to do that just for shits and giggles. So I actually have the original Windows 7 disk from when this system was in use last time with a different Core 2 Duo, and we're going to install Windows, and we'll come back to the desktop after it's all done. There you guys have it. Installing the updates right now. Windows activated successfully with no problems whatsoever. and this system is a success. Like I said, it's going to be a dedicated use system, not exactly very powerful, so probably going to just use it for music. I mean, it's got 4 gigs of RAM, it's a little Core 2 Duo E8500. Got the chip for dirt cheap, and I had parts laying around. It's for what it is, it's actually not a bad little system. It runs pretty smooth, and not giving me any problems yet. The chip runs nice and cool with the stock Intel cooler. Probably the only other thing I might do to it is I've been looking around online, and I think that this system would probably fit really nice and really run nice and super cool in one of those little fractal design cases. So there might be a video coming up in the future on that, where I take the stuff out of this little Emachine case and put in a fractal design case. So look forward to that and some other projects, and hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little something about how you can repurpose another system. You don't always have to throw them away. I know in previous videos, like that Dell 521, I had put a video card in it, and I got a lot of questions about gaming and turning stuff into a gaming machine, and I'm not a gamer. I wanted to show you that you could do that and maybe play some light duty games, nothing too, not the most current games, but that you could get something that you could do some gaming with every once in a while, but perform most everyday tasks. You don't have to have the most powerful machine in the world to go on YouTube or to listen to your music, to archive your music and create bunch of folders and keep your music neatly organized. And I proved that I could do that. That's one of the things I like doing with the older hardware, is repurposing it so you can get a few more years out of it. And Lord only knows how long this machine will last. It's got the latest BIOS in it, and Core 2 Duo is still a very strong chip. It's not the most powerful thing in the world, but it can still hold its own. So I thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting videos on the PC Lover 81 channel.